Lindsay Clancy's parents are now asking the public for financial help as they continue standing by their daughter during her closely watched murder trial in Massachusetts. Mike and Paula Musgrove have launched a $2 million GoFundMe campaign, saying years of travel, legal-related expenses, and living costs have put a major strain on their finances. A GoFundMe spokesperson has confirmed to TMZ that the fundraiser has been verified and is connected to Clancy. According to the campaign, Mike and Paula have remained by Lindsay's side for more than 3 years. They even moved from Connecticut to Massachusetts so they could stay close to their daughter and attend her court proceedings. Paula is retired, while Mike works as a photographer. The family says the couple have used a significant portion of their savings to cover travel, lodging, living expenses, and other costs connected to supporting Lindsay throughout the case. The fundraiser makes one point clear. Donors are not being asked to take a position on Lindsay's criminal case. Instead, her parents say the campaign is about the financial burden they have personally faced while putting their own lives on hold to support their daughter. But online, the fundraiser has already sparked a very different reaction. Some critics questioned whether the campaign is really about helping Clancy's parents, with one person arguing that the fundraiser was simply a way of getting around the rules by claiming the money was for her parents. Another reaction was even more blunt, with one critic sarcastically asking whether killing 3 children somehow means someone should no longer be viewed as a monster. Mike and Paula are listed as the beneficiaries and direct recipients of the money. The campaign also says Clancy's attorney, Kevin Reddington, is aware of the fundraiser, while her parents will control the funds and decide how they are spent. Clancy is currently on trial over the January 2023 deaths of her 3 children, 5-year-old Cora, 3-year-old Dawson, and 8-month-old Callan, at the family's home in Duxbury, Massachusetts. Clancy has pleaded not guilty. Her defense has argued that she was suffering from postpartum psychosis at the time and has raised questions about the support and treatment she received. But Clancy's injuries have also become part of the online debate. One critic mocked sympathy for her paralysis, pointing out that she suffered the injury after jumping from a second-floor window following the deaths of her children. And another commenter reduced the entire debate to 4 brutal words: "This case is an IQ test." Prosecutors have presented their own accounts of what happened, and the case remains before the court. Psychiatrist Dr. Alia Goodhart took the stand and testified about treating Clancy earlier in January 2023, including her 5-day voluntary stay at McLean Hospital.
During this interaction with her on the January 3rd, did you observe any signs of psychosis?
No.
And in the notes and the interactions with the providers prior to your meeting between January 1st and January 3rd, did anyone ever note any symptoms or concerns for psychosis?
No.
And you're aware that Ms. Clancy was also still in that, what was considered the postpartum period, right? She had a child in May of 2022?
That's a tricky question to answer because different organizations or agencies assign postpartum a different length of time.
Okay, and so in your training experience and your experience as a person who diagnoses,
yes,
did you consider postpartum as part of what you had to figure out here with this patient? Or was it really not a consideration?
It was.
Okay, and why was it for you?
I mean, she had a child, and the risk of postpartum depression, postpartum psychosis is a serious consideration.
Okay. Now, after this first meeting with Ms. Clancy on the 3rd, were you able to give her, in your own opinion, a diagnosis?
Yes.
And what was that?
You said after the 3rd?
Right.
Okay, so that would mean one meeting?
Yes.
I gave her a diagnosis of insomnia, second with a mental health condition, because one day of observation wasn't sufficient for me to figure out if she truly, to give a solid diagnosis, because it sticks with the patient.
Right. Fair to say you just didn't have enough information at that point.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
I did not have any concerns about her safety or a risk for anybody else.
Okay, but as far as from a diagnostic perspective, would you have preferred to have more information about her sleep patterns and her mood?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you said that you didn't have a concern for her safety. So what, in your time that you were with her, that you met with her, and all the information that you reviewed, what were identified as maybe protective factors that made you feel comfortable that she was safe?
She was, there are several things. She was future-oriented. She was clearly invested in her children. She was a caring mother, just like a caring mother. She had her parents around to help her. She had family and supports. We ensured that she would have outpatient psychiatric care for follow-up. She didn't have a history of suicide. She had no history of psychosis, postpartum psychosis. She had a stable place to live.
The fundraiser comes as the emotional trial enters another phase. Court is currently on a scheduled weekend break after the 13th day of testimony wrapped Thursday. The jury has been dismissed until Monday, August 17, when prosecutors are expected to continue presenting their case. And as the proceedings continue inside the courtroom, Lindsay's parents are making their own appeal outside it, asking for $2 million to help them recover financially after years of supporting their daughter.